It was Christmas Eve, and very cold. It was the first Christmas Eve since Mrs. Porty bought the railway. I told you about that, didn't I? She bought the whole railway, lock, stock, and barrel. Well, everybody on the railway was a bit nervous about it at first. You see, Mrs. Porty is very fond of ideas and projects and schemes, and they expected she would start changing things and making alterations. Still, they were wrong. So far, the only alteration has been new curtains in Dye Station's office. And about time, too. The old ones were a disgrace. And new paint on the outside of Llantisilly Station. She put on her overalls and painted it herself, so that was no trouble to anybody. And now she's invited everybody to a Christmas party in Ivor's shed. Oh, Mrs. Porty, that is kind of you. Ivor loves parties, and we usually have to leave him outside.
Well, this time we'll have it in his shed. There's plenty of room, and he'll keep us warm.
Shall we take the decorations down there? Ivor's shed would look nice with a bit of decoration, a few paper chains and some holly. So Jones the Steam and Mrs. Porty took the box of Christmas decorations down to Ivor's shed. They left Ivor on the siding at Llantisilly Station because they wanted to make the party a surprise for him.
You know, Jones, I wanted to get a little Christmas present for Ivor, but do you know, I can't think of anything he would like. He doesn't eat or wear clothes, or feel the cold, or play with things.
Oh, no, I reckon he's pretty happy as he is. No worries and no troubles. All he wants is a good fire under his boiler. If you gave him anything else, he wouldn't know what to do with it.
Still, I'd like to give him something.
Well, there may be something he would like. I mean, he's like you, always thinking up schemes, like that outing to Tewin Beach last year. If I were you, I'd ask Bluebell. If anybody knows what I was thinking, she does.
Come on, then. Let's ask her now. Bluebell? Bluebell? Come here a minute, will you? Listen now. We wanted to get Ivor a little Christmas present, something he'd like, but neither of us could think of anything. Do you know if there's anything he would like? All right. Don't leap up and down like that. If you know what he'd like, can you take us and show it to us? All right. Don't run off. Walk slowly. I'm an old lady.
Bluebell led them right through the town, past Mr. Brangwen's house and Parry's Cafe, and out onto the hill.
Oh, Bluebell, I'm worn out. Is it much further?
Oh, I'm sure Bluebell would carry you, Mrs. Porty. She carried Major Llewellyn with no trouble. I'm sure she could carry you. So Bluebell carried Mrs. Porty up the hill, and over the top of the hill to Mr. Pugh's farm. And she took them through the gate, into the farmyard by the cowsheds, and straight into Mr. Pugh's corn store. Well, nothing could be clearer than that, could it, Mrs. Porty? Hello there. Visitors, is it?
Oh, not exactly, Mr. Pugh. I wonder if you'd sell me that bag of mixed corn.
Oh, Mrs. Porty, you're always trying to buy things. I don't sell corn, except to the mill at Grumbly. Now you just tell me what you want it for. Well, you see, Bluebell here says that that bag of corn is what Ivor would like for a Christmas present. Well, what's Ivor want with a bag of corn?
We don't know, Mr. Pugh. All we know is that Ivor wants it. Isn't that right, Bluebell?
Well, in that case, Ivor shall have it, and welcome.
But Mr.
No buts, Mrs. Porty. I know you always like to pay for everything, but here's one thing you can't pay for. Come on, Bluebell, are you going to carry it? Oh, there you are, then. Mind you don't drop it. Tell Ivor he can have another one next Christmas if he wants. Oh, thank you, Mr. Pugh. That's really very kind of you. It wasn't a very heavy bag of corn, but it was heavy enough. By the time they were through Llantisilly town, poor Bluebell looked quite tired. That's a bit heavy for Bluebell, Mrs. Porty. Let's take it along to the station where I left Ivor. It would save carrying it down to the shed.
Oh, right-o, then.
Here you are, Bluebell. I'll carry it for a bit.
Now don't strain yourself, Mr. Jones.
Oh, that's all right. It's not heavy now I've got it on my back. Ivor was waiting for them in Llantisilly station. He saw Jones the Steam carrying the bag of corn. All right, Ivor, don't wake up the whole town. Oof, ooh, that was heavy. Now, Mrs. Porty, you tell Ivor.
Oh, Ivor, we thought we'd like to give you a Christmas present.
Don't interrupt, Ivor. Let Mrs. Porty make her speech.
Well, we didn't know what you'd like, so we asked Bluebell here, and she showed us this bag of mixed corn. She thinks that's what you'd like, so we got it for you. Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Pugh gave it to us for you. I hope it is what you want.
Well, it seems Bluebell was right.
Yes, but how do we give it to him? Is he going to eat it? What does he want a bag of mixed corn for?
Well, that's something we're going to have to find out. It shouldn't be difficult. Now then, Ivor, let's find out what you're going to do with this corn. First question. Do you want to take it somewhere? Right. Now, can you take us and show us? Right. Now, will you take us now? Oh, well, righto then. Come on, Mrs. Porty. Ivor is going to show us. Jones put the bag of corn up on Ivor's coal. Then he and Mrs. Porty climbed into the cab. Bluebell got into her carriage, and then they were all ready to go. Righto, Ivor. Off you go.
Where are you going?
I don't know. That's up to Ivor. I expect he knows what he's doing.
Well, I hope so, I must say. He's stopped now. What has he stopped here for?
Now, Mrs. Porty, don't worry. Ivor knows what he's doing. Look, he's having a conference with Bluebell. Yes, that's what they were doing. Ivor and Bluebell. They were standing, looking down towards Tuin, and wondering what to do next. Oh, look, they've decided. There goes Bluebell, off down the hill. Hold tight, Mrs. Porty. Ivor's a bit excitable once he gets started on a scheme. I wonder what's going on. Down the line from Llantisilly ran Bluebell. And as she ran, she shouted. Look, Mrs. Porty, look. There's a sort of cloud over the trees by Tuin Lake. Can you see?
Yes, I wonder what it is.
It's birds. I'm sure it's birds. I've got it, Ivor. I've guessed it. Hang on a minute while we get onto the roof.
Onto the roof? Are you sure?
That's right, isn't it, Ivor?
Oh dear. I wish I'd thought of an easier Christmas present.
Bluebell ran shouting onto the bridge over the frozen lake at Tuin. And from all around, the birds came. Big birds, little birds, fat birds, thin birds, tall birds, and short birds. Slowly, through the middle of them, came Ivor the Engine. And sitting on his roof were Jones the Steam and Mrs. Porty. They threw out handful after handful of Mr. Pugh's mixed corn, while hungry birds gathered on the ice of the frozen lake and pecked them up. There's Christmas dinner for you, Mrs. Porty. Look at that. There must be hundreds of birds there now.
Oh, it's a lovely sight now, isn't it, Ivor?
They went back across the bridge, throwing out corn. And soon the bag was empty, and they all went back to Ivor's shed where the people from the railway were waiting for them. And there they had their own Christmas party. And that's the end of this story. Bye-bye.